XRP's been in a downturn, but now that we're near 50 cents, more and more experts are saying XRP could do a 10x from these levels. I'm going to give you 5 reasons why XRP could do a 10x, and then at the end of the video, I'm going to give you my actual XRP price target. It's time to discover crypto. All right, so we got this article. I'm gonna go ahead and throw it up. 5 reasons XRP Army expecting a mega bull run. And in this article, they give you 5 reasons on why they think XRP is gonna pump. And the number 1 reason they give you is the SEC settlement. The SEC settlement is a black cloud, and investors largely don't like uncertainty in markets. And so I have a pretty bold prediction for the SEC settlement terms. If the SEC settlement terms end up being high, for the case, SEC versus Ripple Labs, I think even if it's higher than people are expecting, that's going to be a positive price movement for XRP token price here. The markets hate uncertainty, so no one really knows what the level is going to be. No one knows what the fine is going to be. They don't know how many instances of fines that they're going to get. And so the markets are really pushing down that price. And I think even if the number is $100 million higher than most people expect, $200 million higher than people expect, that's going to end up just being a positive news because we just got to put this behind us. But now let's look at the number 2 reason. The number 2 reason is the IPO. The number 1 reason is good is legal clarity. If we get legal clarity for an IPO, every exchange that's scared to list XRP is going to go ahead and relist it. It's going to just be positive sentiments, and everyone's going to say, oh, there is a path for regulation here. There is an exit ramp for XRP. It doesn't just have to be beaten down by regulators who are behind closed doors, saying who knows what. But here's my bold take on the IPO. The biggest move for Bitcoin in 2021 in the first half wasn't, related to the halving or the 4-year cycle. I think the biggest mover for Bitcoin in 21 was Coinbase IPO. Coinbase IPO, there's market makers, folks. There's market makers, there's big whales, and they know how to manipulate price. If there's an XRP IPO, I would expect those same type of market makers and manipulator, I would expect them to maybe do a little bit of a pump for XRP just to have a little bit of a positive sentiment around an IPO launch. But now let's talk about the number 3 reason. The number 3 reason we could see XRP pumping is crypto legislation. I think crypto legislation is, something the entire industry needs. And you know what? The entire industry would pop off crypto legislation. But ask yourself, in that top 100, would there be some coins that would pop harder than other coins if there was clarity in the legislation world? I think there would be a few coins that pump harder, and I think XRP would be one of those coins where if we got some legal clarity, whether it's from Congress or maybe even a presidential decree, I expect XRP to be an outsized pumper in that scenario. But let's talk about reason number 4. Reason number 4 is institutional adoption. We all keep talking about institutional adoption. Is it here? When's it coming? We all have different terms of if it's here or not. But with all the Bitcoin ETF chatter, I think it's fair to say that we're seeing more mainstream adoption and institutional adoption for crypto assets. And now that people have a little bit of Bitcoin, they have a Bitcoin ETF exposure, I feel that they're more inclined to want to add XRP to that portfolio balance. So maybe crypto only makes up 1% of a portfolio, and maybe Bitcoin makes up 90% of that 1%. I could easily see, XRP being added to more and more family offices and, just retirement accounts and the like. But now let's talk about the 5th and final reason why XRP might pump. And the 5th reason to me is the biggest mover for all of crypto. I'm talking about the Bitcoin halving schedule. Okay, we have Bitcoin halving just months away. And I think after the halving, all of crypto is going to pump. And given that, I think 50 cent XRP is going to look like a steal, everybody. So those are the 5 reasons, but what are DZ's thoughts on those 5 reasons? Okay, I'm going to give you my breakdown. I agree with everything that they're saying, except for 2 main points, IPO and price. The IPO, I do think, is a short-term pumper. I do agree with the narrative. Okay, whales and market manipulators are going to go ahead and move that XRP token price to the high side. But I think long-term, it's going to divide the money flowing into the Ripple ecosystem. Right now, every dollar has to buy an XRP token if you're just a regular investor. But now, if we get an IPO, now there's going to be, sure, extra dollars flowing in, but you're going to have some percentage going for tokens, some percentage going for the stock. And in fact, I'm about to point out an article that might make you feel a little bit bearish. Boom, check that out. Ripple CTO, when he was given a chance, he chose Ripple Labs shares instead of XRP tokens. I think that's going to be a common narrative. So I think long-term, the IPO is going to suck liquidity from XRP token, but I think short-term, it is going to pump. Now let's talk about price. First thing I want to do is throw up a chart here. Let's go ahead and fill the screen here. All right, look at that long-term trend line. We have to break that long-term trend line. Now, I do think we're going to break that trend line, and I think we're going to throw the chart back up. I think we're going to go ahead and hit this previous point of control right around $2. You saw that this is where we wanted to go the first half of 21, and I think we're going to easily break that trend line this year. But I think $2 is maybe going to be the limit that we might see this year. Now, $2 is still great for XRP. We're talking about a 4x. From these levels, institutional investors would kill for a 4x. They love a 4x. Oh my God, 300% pump. I can't imagine anything that awesome. But this is crypto. You know as well as I do, there are stronger opportunities in crypto where 4x in 1 year, you know, in a bullish year, that might feel like fun. So those are the 5 reasons. That's the breakdown. Let me know down in the comments, how high do you think XRP token price is going to go in 2024? Is $2 FUD? Is $2 too high? Are we going to be lucky to break $1? Let me know. Can we hit $589? That's probably going to be a little unlikely. But folks, I think XRP is going to have a massive year, 2024. I just think 10x may be a little bit too bullish. Let me know down in the comments. I'm DZ, and we'll see you in the live stream.